Justin Bieber called out for excessive partying and flirting with girls. We got to talk about this, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. You guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new, the whole vibe is like we're on a FaceTime call and we're just here to hang out, girl. We're here to keep each other company. We're here to just, we're just here to be together, girl, okay? Sometimes we just need a little freaking company. But listen, we got to talk about Mr. Justin Bieber. You know what? I'm going to be very honest when I say this. Justin Bieber, I don't know if he's crashing out, girl. People are saying he's crashing out because of Selena's wedding. Right now, he's, I think, in Scotland or something. He's somewhere real far. Justin Bieber looks a little bit rough lately, according to a lot of people. And they're saying that the blame is Selena Gomez. Now, there's videos of him in bars, okay, just having a good time. Bitch, just two nights ago, I was popping my booty in the club. Ooh, girl, was I popping this booty. Bitch, I woke up in my bed not knowing how the hell I got there. I haven't been drinking or partying, and I haven't gone out to a club in a very long time. I don't really remember the last time. But girl, when I tell you I had a night, oh, I wish cameras would have been on me, honey. Yeah, I would have, the Jersey Shore would have looked like freaking the Vatican compared to how I was getting down, honey.
Shot. I really miss you, and that's all, and that's everything. And how funny just so I have no shame.
Alcohol, grieving. I don't know if they mix well, but I needed a little release, honey. Well, listen. I ended up talking to the security guard there. I made him cry over telling him how special he was and what a thankless job he has, because everyone just walks by him and doesn't even acknowledge his ass. And I say, you know what? You keep us safe. It was a mess, girl. You don't hugged him. I have a picture with him. Anyways, girl, listen. Shout out to you, Enrique. Listen. He then had to actually kick me out because I was too drunk. But still love you, girl. But listen, so Justin Bieber was at a club, and these are some of the videos, okay? And a lot of fans are very worried. They're saying that he looks disheveled. They're saying that he doesn't look really himself, that he is excessively drinking, that he's just flirting with everyone around, and that is not what a head of a household, a father, a husband should be doing, and that this is a reaction to Selena Gomez's marriage. Wedding. So, let's talk about this. I'm not a parent yet, okay? I do believe, and you guys know, I believe a parent has the right to get down, honey. I wish that I could go back in time and give my mother a night off and say, girl, go get drunk, honey. Get 2 nights off because you need tomorrow to be hungover, and then we'll pick up the day after tomorrow. I wish I could do that because parents need to blow off steam too. You know what I mean? And I'm 100% in agreement of that. Of course, when you become a parent, you can't do it as often as you would if you weren't a parent, obviously, because you have your responsibilities, right? No one told you to have little Shirley and little, Nebula or, little Javier, nobody told you to have these children. I love the names I chose, by the way. They're all from my favorite movies. Anywho, so just because he's constantly seen with friends and he has a drink in his hand, we cannot confirm if that's alcohol or not, but most likely, I don't think it's a good look. And especially because I think that it just adds on to the pile of already bad publicity. There's already so many bad rumors out there of cheating and of this and of that and of just, all this horrible, allegations. He's constantly seen with his friends at, parties or clubs or just always reunite with friends. And, I do think that it makes them look bad. And by them, I mean Hailey and Justin. I think that, they are in a situation where Hailey is trying to let him be him and trying to let him blow steam off and, have cool guy night out, but I think that maybe it might be very difficult for him. This is just me talking out of my ass at this point because I don't know these people. But girl, listen, if I were Hailey, I would be pissed off because I'm like, damn, we are trying desperately to cut off all these allegations and accusations and rumors about you cheating, and here you are talking to girls, here you are at the club, drinking it up, looking a mess. Like, you're not helping. Help me help you, mother effer. Help me help you. And I'll tell you this, if I were this famous and I were like Hailey or Justin, I'd be like, listen, we have a kid now. We can't look a mess, okay? So we just have to understand that this is our reality. We are famous, all right? And everywhere we go, people are going to take our picture. People are going to be secretly recording. People are going to come up to us. So we got to do things that allows us to still have fun, but not be in the press, because they are literally all you can eat buffet of drama for the media. And that's just the truth, girl, right? So, okay, Michael Jordan, or is it this? I don't know which sport Michael Jordan is, but whatever, girl. Is it the Travis Kelce sport? I don't know, bitch. But listen. Oh, it's this one. Girl! No, I think Justin needs to calm down. I will say. Do I think he's crashing out over Selena's wedding? I'll be honest with you, girl. You know what? I always believe that Justin always had feelings for Selena, even after. I do. And this is not a fan that wants them to get back together, because God knows I never want them to even see each other again. But I do think that he still will. I think he will still always, and I think Selena too, I think you will always still have a warm spot for your first love, okay? So it's not necessarily like still love, but there's a warm spot for your first love. I'm sure you can agree as well. I mean, I remember my first real love, my first boyfriend. I'll always have a special place in my heart for him. I think that you will always remember your first kiss, and you remember the first handhold, and you remember the first text message, and you remember the first date, or the butterflies, or sneaking a call here and there. Like, you remember these things, especially if all of those things were so public and there's actual pictures of them. I don't have any pictures of my first boyfriend, but imagine you're Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber. You have every single detailed date, picture, moment caught on camera, caught on video. So I'm sure that it is difficult, but I do think that maybe he thought she was never going to be happy, or maybe that she was never going to get married. Who knows? Because the behavior of Hailey unfollowing Selena and all of these kind of things, it just makes me think that maybe there is some tension. But that's just me, girl. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. You know what, girl? I don't give a damn how good the dick is. If you're toxic, you're out of my life, honey, because let me just stop. It's just too much. It's too much. It is just way too damn much, girl. You know what I mean? Anywho, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Listen, listen, the only toxic you should have in your life is Toxic by Britney Spears. Okay? Period. Love you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Mwah. Bye.